I'm going to show you how to refinish a cast iron tabletop. So for this process you're going to need PB blaster or some sort of penetrant, odorless mineral spirits, steel wool or a Scotch-Brite pad. I'm using 4/0 steel wool, and boiled linseed oil. Your first step is going to be to clear any debris off of the tabletop. Next, I'm going to cover the surface with PB Blaster, which is a penetrating catalyst. You're going to let the penetrant sit for about 5 to 10 minutes so it can get to work on the rust. Now if you have rubber gloves, that's probably a good idea. But you're going to take the steel wool and you're going to just give it some elbow grease. If you have any high spots like I have here, sometimes it comes in handy to have a scraper and just kind of scrape off anything that might be sticking up. Now I'm just going to wipe it down with a shop rag and start over. If you have some spots that doesn't look like it's going to come up with a very fine steel wool, you may want to use a sandpaper with a grittier texture to it. And again, I'm just going to coat it with some more PB Blaster. And again, I'm going to let that sit for about 5 to 10 minutes. I like to start out with the 4/0 steel wool because it's not all that aggressive, but on a surface that has this amount of rust on it, I'm going to step up to a 220 grit sandpaper. Every so often I like to wipe it clean just to check the progress and find any of those trouble spots. And again, I'm going to wipe down to check on my progress. For surfaces that are showing significant rust, you may have to resort to using a palm sander. So I'm going to go ahead and hit a couple of these trouble spots. I have one right here, here, this edge, and there's a ring over here with a 150 grit on a palm sander. Alright, I think that's pretty good. It's not perfect, but considering where it was when we started, I'm very happy with our results here. So our last step is we're going to take a clean shop rag and we're going to pour some of that boiled linseed oil on it, and we're going to spread that around the tabletop surface. That's going to prevent further rust. This process works if you're doing a complete restoration job or if you're just doing some routine maintenance. Alright, that's going to do it for the video. Thanks for watching. I hope it helps you guys clean up your tabletops. Just a couple things to recap. PB Blaster was the product that I used to loosen the rust. I highly recommend it. I'm extremely satisfied with the results. So PB Blaster as opposed to WD-40. Odorless mineral spirits to wipe up any dirty surfaces. Never involve water. You're going to want to use odorless mineral spirits. And boiled linseed oil is what you're going to want to use as a finish. I've seen people use car wax. Car wax will build up in the pores of your wood and it'll transfer onto the wood and ruin any finishes that you put on it. So I'd like to go with a boiled linseed oil. It works all the same and I like the results. It prevents rust all the same. So boiled linseed oil. So that's going to be it. If you like this video, hit that like and subscribe button, and thanks for watching.